What's up, Formula One fans? Welcome back to the channel. Today, we're breaking down McLaren's dominant performance at the Singapore Grand Prix. How did they pull off such a stunning victory, leaving the likes of Red Bull and Ferrari in their wake? Let's dive into what made McLaren unbeatable on the Marina Bay circuit. First up, let's talk about that insane qualifying performance from Lando Norris. He was in a league of his own, putting McLaren in pole position for a race that saw him comfortably hold off his rivals in the early stages. Even Christian Horner couldn't help but joke that Norris was taking the PS when he cranked up his speed and left Max Verstappen nearly 25 seconds behind before the pit stops. Now, just 1 week before Singapore, Oscar Piastri had to battle hard for victory in Baku, with the race hanging in the balance until the final laps. So what changed? How did McLaren go from fighting tooth and nail to being completely dominant? The answer lies in McLaren's performance on maximum downforce circuits. Singapore, with its tight corners and high downforce demands, played perfectly into McLaren's strengths. Unlike Baku, which requires a low-drag setup, Marina Bay is all about maximizing grip and handling through slow, twisty corners. And this is where McLaren's MCL38 excels. McLaren's team principal Andrea Stella explained it best. He said McLaren's performance in Singapore was all about how well their car works at high downforce levels. When drag isn't a big factor, McLaren's aerodynamics are unmatched. And we've seen this before at tracks like Zandvoort in Hungary. When McLaren maxes out on downforce, they're ahead of the pack. Let's take a quick look at some other high downforce tracks this season. In Hungary, Norris took a dominant win, and Zandvoort was another standout for McLaren. So the pattern is clear. When the track demands maximum downforce, McLaren has the edge. Other top teams, like Red Bull and Ferrari, shine on different types of circuits. Ferrari loves tracks with slow, sharp corners and high top speeds, while Red Bull remains the king when it comes to low-drag, high-speed aero efficiency. But Singapore showed just how well-rounded McLaren's package is when it comes to corner-heavy circuits. There's another key factor to McLaren's dominance. They're getting used to winning again. Their race execution is more clinical. McLaren is no longer reacting to the competition. They're controlling the race from the front. As Stella mentioned, McLaren's strategy is evolving. Now, instead of pulling the trigger first, they can play defensive strategies, waiting for their rivals to make the first move and then covering it. This is something McLaren wasn't familiar with before, but as they rack up more front-running performances, they're mastering it. So what does this mean for McLaren's future? With their ability to dominate at high downforce circuits and their growing confidence in race execution, McLaren is positioning itself as a serious contender for future races. That's how McLaren dominated the Singapore Grand Prix. Do you think McLaren can keep this momentum going for the rest of the season? Let me know in the comments below, and don't forget to hit that subscribe button for more Formula One insights. Until next time, keep it fast, keep it clean, and I'll see you in the next video.